Hello everybody, this is King Tut here and welcome to another dive-in video. I actually had to do another recording. I was about to send it and edit it before I send, but I end up putting it to the wrong monitor. So in this dive-in, we're gonna take a look at Blue Sky. So I mentioned in one of my tweets, I don't know how you call it in Blue Sky, like I don't know, shine? I don't know what you call post on Blue Sky, but I posted on Blue Sky and X and I think MSTDN social. They gave me an invite code and I'll be doing a dive-in video soon. So that was a month ago. So I guess that's how soon it is. So yeah, they gave me an email with an invite code and I managed to put the invite code, make my account, and voila, I'm in Blue Sky. And I was looking forward to Blue Sky personally because I've been following closely what the former owner of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, had been talking about. He wants to make Twitter like more like Mastodon. He wants to Mastodon Twitter. So he made Blue Sky. And I really like it. I personally really like it. But I'm not gonna like criticize it right now. It's in its early stage. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more features that are being put in there. So let's explore. So what I really like about Blue Sky so far is the fact that you don't have anything that's trending. I wish it would be kept like that because I mean, if you go to X, you have this trending thing going on, like what's happening and all that. And it's there's some stuff that are like questionable and stuff that are like political and news like and people want to escape from the news, wants to live under a rock for some time because yeah, watching and reading the news, it's not really good for your mental health. I mean, it's good to be up to date with current events, but it's not really. I mean, most of the news are always bad news, and they always do it because it just gets more views. Many people really like bad news, apparently. I wish there's more good news instead of always like making putting more bad news. Anyway, so there's a lot of difference. So this part here, it's not it's not on Blue Sky. Instead, you're basically following some of the stuff that you're interested in, like science, astronomy, whatever you like to do, crochet, bird watching, hiking, so on and so forth. So that's a that's a big thumbs up for Blue Sky. I really like it. I personally like it. Um, I've made this dive-in video on my previous recording, so I'm gonna actually delete this one. So I don't know what list does. If anybody understands what list does, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, and I happen to have 3 invite codes available. I just need to use it to invite other friends. More likely, I might invite Turpos. Yeah, what am I thinking? I made Turpos. I made that account. So Turpos is pretty much a game dev. It's indie game making and also animator. And it's been dead for quite some time. I am not available to do any of that. Hopefully, I could get back in there. If you're interested, link is gonna be in the description. So it's pretty much my second channel. So I deleted dive-in video, so we should update it. There we are. Yeah. Okay. So if you notice, new post is here, whereas in X or Twitter, I mean, it was Twitter. I mean, until Elon Musk took it and turned it into X. So you post it just by using here. It's like there's a post button here, but you could just go there and just post it like that. It doesn't really bother me much. I don't think it bothers anybody. So that's pretty cool. There's search, there's suggested follows based off of who you based off of your interest. Uh, so I tend to avoid politics and news and stuff. So that's pretty good. You go to feeds. Basically, this feeds based off of your interest, and then there's like discovery, and it's I don't really see any like news or politics or anything that deals with like current events or whatnot, and don't. And uh, there's more. I mean, if you're interested in political science, you could do that, but I'm not. And there's many. It's basically interest that based off of that everybody likes, like bird watching, furries, cats. Okay, probably cats without the NSFW. Uh, please don't look it up. Uh, it's not okay. If you want to know what NSFW is, it's not suited for work. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you're, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, wow, a lot of very questionable stuff. Okay, there's cat pics. There it is. There's cat pictures. There's things about disability, BCI mentions, and then if you're into like politics part, you go to Ukrainian View, and then there's Green Sky, climate account. He has a list of it. Media, urbanism, like people who's obsessed about urban, urbanites, or like cities and how it should be made. Art, uh, Japanese language cluster. It's cool. News. Final Fantasy 14. Huh. Didn't know there's a list for that. There's Academic Sky, Discover. Yeah, so on and so forth. Whatever suits your interest. I just have science, astronomy, Linux stuff, art, birds, gardening, game dev, and the Blue Sky team, which I just have that so I could be up to date on what's going on. So it gives you up to date bug fixes, it gives you updates on what's new, whatnot. But I mean, most of it's bug fixes. Notifications, just self explanatory. Shout out to Darth Cookies for following me. So if you're watching me, Darth Cookies on YouTube, shout out to you. Then again, I don't know what lists are. Content moderation. If you want to filter out some certain contents, if you want to moderate some lists, you want to mute some accounts or block some accounts that you don't like or you consider toxic to you. And also, if you logged out, you could hide yourself when you're logged out so that way nobody can stalk you, which is good. I like that. And then profile self explanatory. Have my King Tut logo and then King Tut banner and education exploration as my slogan and pretty much my two posts. And then your settings, whatever you want to make, whatever you want to configure. Basic settings, home feed preference, reply filters, repost, show posts for my feeds, and whatnot. Actually, I'm gonna use this experimental feature. I'm gonna have them show a post for my feeds. That way it's overrun by stuff that isn't the news or people yelling and screaming all the time. Oh man. Different languages. It's gonna keep it as English. And moderation. I mean, you could either go to moderation. I feel like moderation should be in settings, but I think it's fine like it is. Um, you go to settings. So I wish they would do something about the back button because it makes me confused about when I went to moderation and then you go back. Oh, that's weird. I went back once and then it went to lists. Something that Blue Sky needs to look into. Make sure everything is all the buttons work. Just double check it. Just it's good to double check. What's thread preference? Oh, it's just I put so in my first recording I put newest replies first. I configured that as that. So it's gonna be oldest reply first in default, but I put newest reply first. I changed that because I want to see new replies first. My save feeds, app password. You could change handle if you're actually going to other Blue Sky instances. So each, like Mastodon, Blue Sky has a bunch of instances and it's put into different servers. Servers are pretty much computers. So computers that could be used to serve other people, like making a website. So when you make a website on your computer, you want to transmit it to other people. So that's basically where server comes into play. You're basically serving the website to other people who want to use it. It's a matter of how do you do that? That's the question. And there's ways. You could buy a domain name for like $1 a year annually. It's pretty cool. You could actually make your own domain server, but you have to keep into account your electric bills because it takes a lot of power to run your computer, to run any server day in and day out. So I was about to say day night. So day in and day out. So you have to keep your server open. Unless you have a weird rule that you're gonna close up shop at the evening, just like every stores. So like have it on your website Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30 or something like that. Anyway, enough rambling. You could actually delete your account, and then there's like developer to system log. I don't know what that is. Is it like? Let me click on that. I have no idea. I'll have to like. I'll have to have the time in the world to do it. And if you want to add another account, you could do that. If you want to change your email, change your birthday, you do that. I mean, I'm happy that they consider birthday optional. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah, that is all. That's all the review that I have. So thank you so much for watching this video and uh, let me know what you think about this if you have a Blue Sky account in the comments below. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.